Sri Lanka versus the West Indies. It's the ODI series. It's 3 matches and we are live at the Pallekele International Stadium. And let's show you the schedule and how this tour has been. The West Indies just winning that first game and then losing the series 2 matches to 1 and conceding that unbeaten record. While in the one days, I can tell you, the West Indies are yet to win in Sri Lanka. So there are 3 games coming up. So it is all to play for the West Indies. And
the resting Pathum Nida. Look, you mentioned the spinning options of the West Indies and what they have. But right now, the focus should be on accumulating runs. I do feel there's an art to score runs here in these slower conditions. Get used to the pace of the wicket and dominate. Usually, one batter right at the top goes on to score a big score, control the innings. Now this man can do that. Brandon King's got 200s and 650s. He's powerful. I think he's got to boss the situation. He's got to be king. Alec Athanase, correction. Thank you, Nikhil. Early days in his career. Best time to bat, you'd say, is with the new ball. Coming on to the bat a little bit more. It will slow down and challenge you. It will challenge different skills.
They're just the one frontline seam option for Sri Lanka, Asito Fernando, so he will have a responsibility. They'll look to challenge the outside edge of Athene's opening partnership that have spent some time in the past together. Still relatively early, Fernando, in his one international career. What a test match he had in England, and we'll be hoping to build on that in terms of that length.
Thank you for selling me down the river. Athenes. There you go.
Yes, Russ, I've also had to learn the Sri Lankan pronunciations, like Kusal Mendes, who I've learned during the series. I must say, Russell Arnold, your people have treated me so nicely. This is, I think, might be my favorite place in the world, folks. I would encourage all the West Indians who have woken up at 4:30 in the morning to come to Sri Lanka at some stage. West Indies will be hoping their journey to Sri Lanka is a successful one because they need to start winning one-day internationals.
Lovely place to visit. We are, of course, in the middle of the hills, greenery, a lot of nature. But I'll tell you what, those 2 men in the middle, they're not going to find it easy. Already intimidated up in Dambulla with the dryness in the pitches. The left-handers on strike. Asito Fernando with the first ball.
Signature Brandon King through extra cover to start the series.
I like the stride he gets in. Long stride, creates that base. What's to be done? What needs to be done? Deflect it, use the pace. A very nice start for the Windies. They are 10 for no loss after 1.
He's on the attack, Brandon King. The intent has been quite clear to start. More extras coming for the West Indies.
The early runs are flowing. That's what matters. That'll calm the nerves of the West Indies batters.
Put some cream that comes back into him. Superb. Second boundary for King, similar area.
So good. He's just stuttering around as though the non-striker hit that ball, as though it was not him.
Partnership, Vanidu Hasaranga. Oh, done it. First delivery. Slower one from Vanidu Hasaranga. Hasaranga. Just 22 Ks. And Brandon King pays the price.
Come the man. Wanindu Hasaranga. The first ball he bowled, I think Brandon King picked the googly just at the ball was given flight and the bat quiet. T20 series. King gone for 14, West Indies 34 for 1.
That's short. That's 4. Short and wide. No protection. Fired in. Kati is on his way.
Kusal Mendes behind the stumps, just letting Dunithu Alalge know in Sinhalese.
Oh, gone. Hasaranga tossing it up. That was the wrong one. Athanaze picked the wrong delivery to go down the pitch. Was done in the air and off the pitch. Fairly simple stumping to the keeper.
The intentions was right when trying to go through the offside. Probably picked up the googly, but nowhere near the pitch of the ball. Take a look at there, the ball pitch and where the line is going on. Open him better. Gotta say, it's just a no planned stroke. Just the first ball in his second over. And Athanaze gives his wicket to Wanindu Hasaranga, who's on fire today. First King was bowled and now it's the left-handed Athanaze who started well for his knock. 10 runs he's gone for, 41 for 2. The lengths have been consistent, they are about. Is it pat first? Kusal Mendes is very, very keen. Jeffrey Van der Zee as well. Charita Sri Lanka just making sure he has a chat to the wicket keeper.
Original decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting. Ravindra, change your original not out decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen, make a signal please.
Brilliant review. Very good review indeed. There was always the doubt whether there was an inside edge. Excellent review by Sri Lanka and the big scalp of Hope out for 5. West Indies
4.5. Shot. That is a good shot. Over pitched. First 6 of the West Indies innings. That's a good hit. Around the wicket when Van der Zee trying to bowl into that rough. Now, not only has he dropped
a good cricket brain. That's gone fine. Using the pace that was pushed through quicker. Just manages to pull it in. Good work in the deep, Pasito Fernando, but 3 runs and 3 useful runs.
Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. One-handed. First boundary in 38 deliveries and a release of pressure.
It certainly did. He was searching for it. He needed to break the shackles. The hundreds up. The Sri Lankans.
Sign of what's to come. Hasn't got it this time. And as Sri Lanka responds, Casey Carty will be livid. Partnership broken.
That, I think, is poor cricket on the part of the batter. He was lured into it, bowled slower, and that was nicely bowled, nicely looped. Well, just look at that again, that familiar sight of one hand coming off the bat, and Dunithu Alalge is a very safe fielder. Got underneath it. Well, I thought that was a mistake. He got to be livid with himself. Caught at long on for 37. West Indies 100 for 4.
Pulling in their overs. This is where I reckon tactically they got it wrong. This is high in the air and goes the distance. Into the stand it goes. The last ball of Charita Sri Lanka's 9th over. 129 for 4. Turner.
That's the final ball of the previous over. You could see Shafrain Rutherford was itching to get going towards that leg side. Good shot. It's a very good option from Roston Chase. And these are the kind of game plans I'm talking about to the spinners.
Yes, good hit.
Short. That'll go for 6. Rutherford has been very good this afternoon. Brings up 50 as well.
And that gentleman caught it. It's almost the same direction, but this time it went the distance much more. Sherfan Rutherford, what a way to bring up his second half century in his international career. Slightly shorter, slowness of the pitch, so much time, and off it goes. Brilliant.
To play the pull shot.
100%. 86-meter hit. A good catch in the crowd. There you go. Brilliant. With that, they're expecting the rain any moment. Good chops. And brilliant stop. No. Rebounds it for a boundary. Valiant attempt. And all of a sudden a change of momentum to the West Indian side.
That's already the most expensive over in the innings, 11 from it. But I really like to see this from a Roston chase. We saw the conventional sweep shot from outside the line of the off stump in the previous over.
Has made sure Sri Lanka captain finish on a higher note. Over mid-wicket and finishes off with the boundary as well and brings up the 150 for West Indies. 151 for 4.
Starting to move around the covers, then can start to be a little concerned. Rutherford getting away a nice boundary at the end of the previous off to the spin bowlers. Oh, what a shot! That is such a good shot.
Yeah, shot of the day for me. Back foot, nice high elbow, over extra cover mid-off. What a shot. And most importantly, it's a good shot. Why? Because the ball was turning back into the left-hander. Against the turn, that's a good shot.
Sri Lanka had to change the pace. Asita Fernando, wonderful shot to greet him for his second spell. It's Roston chase.
Runs are starting to flow because the West Indian pair have got into a nice rhythm. 62 of 58. Chase 24 of 25. Just waited for it and punched it.
Raining run 63. They're asking for it. Kusal Mendes signaling to the captain, take that review, you got 2 up your sleeve. Taking their chance here.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. I have checked the field. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Keep rolling. I can see gap between ball and bat. Satisfied? No bat involved. Can you go back on field, please? Asif, stay with your original not out decision. You're on screen. Make a signal, please.
No one in front of the stumps heard anything. There was no reaction from Asita Fernando. Asalanka was at mid-on. But it was Mendes. I just wonder what he heard. Good hit. On the up, the top of the bounce. He's not been afraid to chip that infield.
He's been very good through that extra cover area. He's played some delightful shots. This is another one. Just back of a length. Look at how he opens the face deliberately and then just guides it because he sees that big gap. Clever batting.
Now that's the difference of a batter. Choose the call. They'll get it easy because Rutherford's picked the gap nicely. He knows where the gaps are. 38 overs bowled usually. When drinks are called, the second drinks break, teams get to around 32 to 34. Sri Lanka over 8, very good since a lot of spin. 180 for 4 after 38 and the players... So there's... Lovely. Straight over Van der Say's head. It's Roston chase.
A bit too easy now for the West Indian batters. Starting off mid-on inside the circle. And Roston chase hitting straight. And a very safe spot to pick.
sliding on a bit more. I have to say the rains have picked up, even though the fourth umpire not. So the home team will need 232 in 30. Man who's made the and on one-day international debut, Nishan Madushka. 400 runs. Worked hard to get this opportunity, and for the first time on this tour we'll see Jaden Seals. Almost ready to go. We're in for an exciting chase.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to watch Jaden Seals running in with the new ball. The play says the umpire. He slips in place. If there's any movement, he'll find it.
Just getting ready to go. Nishan Madushka. Seen him in test match cricket for Sri Lanka.
Flowing batsman loves with outside the off stump. He's someone who once he gets going, someone very nice to watch. Early on, he has to negate the swing and the bounce what these West Indian bowlers do get in this surface. Here comes Jaden Seals.
Yeah, very full. Our play of the innings, Alzari Joseph. Glorious. I spoke about the legs having to be very good as well as the line early on, because the ball will come nicely onto the bat.
The back of a length in this pitch will be very easy for the batters to get back the back foot or else play on the up, just like that. Slowness of the pitch will allow the batsman to do that. The fuller you bowl tactically, something I'm sure the think tank will be thinking.
In the air and gone. He's played away from the body. It's probably come off the outer half of the bat. Roston Chase completes the catch.
When he played that stroke, he was on the move, Avishka Fernando. No foot movement, and the length was much better by Alzari Joseph. When he bowls that length, he gets the movement, he gets the bounce, and the big wicket of Avishka Fernando, who's gone for 5. 6 for 1 Sri Lanka.
Early blow from the West Indies. That's a great shot. He carries on from the form he had in the T20Is in Dambulla.
Sweet timing, brilliant placement by Kusal Mendes. Playing it right under his eyes. Man in form, batted so well up in Dambulla, middle of the bat. Can't ask anything more from a batter playing his first delivery right in the gap.
Mike. Another glorious stroke through the covers. You've really got to get your line and your length spot on this surface.
Yeah, you feed Kusal Mendes in that lane, in that line, he's going to cream you all day, every day. Middle of the bat again, not much movement when it comes to his feet, but the hands are so beautifully through the line. Too short, too much width, and Jaden Seals no.
What a way to finish the third over. This time it's 2 straight from Seals, 21 for 1. Gone up, and this should be taken. It is. Shea Hope completes the catch. Alzari Joseph struck in his first over. He's now struck in his second.
Yeah, hurried on to him, Kusal. Skiddy, it was straight, no width offered at all with the third man in the circle. went a mile in the air. Easy catch for skipper Shea Hope. Big wicket for West Indies. Zari Joseph had the last laugh against the informed batter Kusal Mendis. Was gone for 13. Sri Lanka 22 for 2.
He's got that line wrong again. Jaden Seals, batsman of this caliber, won't miss out on that.
That was a freebie down the leg side. Again, he lost, or he deliberately tried to bowl the in swinger. Wasn't the greatest of timings by Sadira, but effective enough. That will make him feel so good. Any better when they get the first boundary off, isn't it? That feeling of satisfaction is very important.
Yeah, I think Shea Hope might have to rethink this field to Jaden Seals, because it's 3 times that we've seen him 2 straight and 2 full and dispatched square on the leg side for 4.
Certainly looking rusty here, Jaden Seals. Not too sure how much cricket he has played leading into this tour. Bowling a couple of good deliveries and then down the leg side, and international caliber players, they are waiting for that matters the most. Outside edge, soft hands, and goes to the boundary. There's no slips in the field, and that boundary to end the 5th over. 39 for 2.
Give him that man in the cordon. I think that's come off the shoulder. A wonderful bit of fielding. Budakesh Moti.
Runs given by the umpire. It's good bounce and pace by Alzari Joseph. Back of the length, steep bounce, and surprise Nishan. Covered good ground with the Budakesh. And I think he certainly saved a couple of runs here. Oops, slip. Probably one more time the third umpire won't have a look. Full marks to Budakesh Moti, sprinting across and saving a couple of runs here. Listeners do understand how important every run is going to be. Save once before the spinners comes in. Yeah, certainly save a couple of runs there.
Long way. Bowled him. That is an absolute beauty. Budakesh Moti got one to turn past the outside edge. The previous one, this one went past as well, but not so much enough to hit the off stump.
Yeah, this delivery deserves the title of being a Jaffa. Take a look at that for a delivery. Curve, pitch, leg stump, pitch, hitting off stump. Don't think Sadira Samara Vikrama could have done much. A fantastic delivery by Moti. His tour continues to be good. Sadira gone for 18, Sri Lanka in trouble. 45 for 3. He tried to play that slog sweep early on in innings to go for it.
And he does. He doesn't get the slog sweep away. More conventional, but definitely looking to get it over the infield, Sri Lanka.
That brings up the 50 as well for Sri Lanka. Risky, but mighty effective by Charit. Good head position. He knew where the ball he wanted to get. Most important, got his front foot outside the line of the off stump. Good back.
Yeah, the captain, new man in. Beauty.
I'd like to see the replay, because I'm not too sure whether it's the angle or the seam movement. 3-chord delivery, yeah, definitely seam movement. Alzari Joseph will enjoy this battle. Against the left-hander with his side, with his release, he'll like to take it away from the left-hander, slip in place. A perfect length for Charit. Very good carry through to Shea Hope. Has been very good by Alzari. A couple of important wickets, and now he's on the hunt for his third. Comes with length when he gets it right. So nice to watch when the ball is carrying through on a slow surface. The face tie of the wicket keeper, wonderful.
Not so much confidence in that stroke from Sri Lanka. I think just in the last couple of overs, Alzarri Joseph just settling in now. Putting the ball in that good length. Both the right and left-handers will have just a bit of assistance going across the left-hander. That's better.
And sometimes bowling within yourself, trying to get the control, trying to get the movement, the bounce, is much better, or rather trying to bowl peer away and bowl short and both sides of the wicket. This is why it's very impressive to see Alzarri Joseph standing the fact that Sri Lanka is not too comfortable ball going across the left-hander. Can bowl this length for a longer time. Don't think Charit will be quite comfortable.
Oh, he's looked for the in-swinger. He's just started it a little too straight. And he got that angle going across the left-hander. He would have got it to swing back into that off-stump, middle stump quite nicely.
Yeah, spot on, Chino. The 4 deliveries previously to the last one. That's like the 3-chord delivery going across the left-hander. Last one probably had a nice seam position, swinging back in. As you correctly said, the line was too straight. But impressively, there is still movement for the fast bowlers.
Good move, I think, this from Shai Hope. Slip into position for the final ball. This should be 2. Very good over. Just the 3 from